When I married Clara, I thought honesty was the one thing we both valued most. We built our life together from scratch, a small apartment, late-night dinners after long workdays, and promises whispered in the dark. She was warm, smart, and full of life. But lately, something had changed. She started going out more, claiming she needed time with friends. I didn't question it at first. Trust, I believed, was the foundation of love. One Friday evening, Clara told me she was staying the night at her friend Mia's place. She packed a small overnight bag, kissed me on the cheek, and left with that familiar smile that used to make my heart melt. I nodded, pretending everything was normal. But deep down, a quiet voice whispered that something wasn't right. Later that night, I decided to text Mia. Nothing suspicious, just casual. "Hey, Clara said she's staying with you tonight. I hope you two have fun catching up." I didn't expect much, maybe a cheerful confirmation. But Mia's reply made my stomach twist. "Wait, what? Clara's not here. I haven't seen her in weeks." For a moment, I just stared at the screen, rereading the message again and again. My heart pounded as a mix of confusion and betrayal rushed through me. I wanted to believe there was some kind of misunderstanding. Maybe she made a last-minute change. But the way she had looked at me before leaving, calm, confident, told me otherwise. I didn't want to make a scene or call her right away. Instead, I decided to stay calm and think. I knew Clara well. If she was lying, she'd try to maintain the story until she thought she was safe. So I came up with a plan, one message that would make her reveal herself. I typed a short text. "Clara, I just got a call from Mia. She said you never showed up. I think something's wrong. Should I call the police?" Less than a minute later, the typing dots appeared. Then her reply came. "No. Don't call anyone. I'm on my way home. I'll explain everything." My hands tightened around the phone. I didn't respond. I just waited, heart pounding, eyes fixed on the door. Half an hour later, Clara rushed through the front door, breathless and nervous. Her hair was messy, and her face pale. She tried to smile, but it faltered. "I can explain," she said, her voice trembling. I stayed silent. I didn't yell, didn't accuse her. I just let her speak. "I was actually with a few co-workers," she began, avoiding eye contact. "We decided to have a night out, but I didn't want you to think I was hiding something, so I said Mia's place instead. It was stupid. I'm sorry." Her story was full of holes. I asked a few calm questions: where they went, who was there, what time she arrived. Her answers changed slightly each time. She could feel my disbelief, and the tears soon followed. "Please, I didn't do anything wrong," she whispered. "I just didn't want an argument." I didn't reply right away. I stood up, walked to the window, and looked out at the dark street. "Clara," I said finally, "you didn't just lie to avoid an argument. You lied because you thought you wouldn't get caught. And that's worse than anything else." The silence that followed was heavy. She wiped her eyes and tried to reach for my hand, but I stepped back. "You broke something tonight," I said quietly. "And I don't know if it can be fixed." That night, she slept in the guest room. I stayed awake, staring at the ceiling, replaying every detail of the past few months. The late-night texts, the new perfume, the mysterious smiles. Whether she had cheated or not didn't even matter anymore. What mattered was that she had looked me in the eye and lied. The next morning, she left early for work, leaving a note on the counter. "I'll do anything to earn your trust back." I folded it carefully and put it away. Maybe she meant it. Maybe she didn't. But one thing was clear. The person I had loved so deeply had become a stranger, and trust, once broken, would never be the same again. And all it took was one text, one simple truth, to make her rush home and face what she'd tried so hard to hide.